that was my own language for. Assassin's Creed Shadows is getting several new open world activities. Assassin's Creed games usually include a large open world, and Assassin's Creed Shadows is no exception. While there are familiar elements to the travel and exploration abilities in this game, Shadow is also going to allow its two leading characters, Naoe and Yasuke, to take some time to appreciate the beauty of nature by creating art. Ubisoft revealed this feature during an extended explanation about how the game's exploration mechanics will work. Letting Naoe and Yasuke create art may not give them the edge in battle, but it's an activity they find rewarding. Let's see what it's all about. Gameplay.
Good view from here.
Yo, this shit look crispy as hell. You don't actually draw. It probably has things on the map for you to go to and then they'll draw. I'm so sick of this game. It's gonna be ass. I don't know. Wait a minute. Now I'm not interested in this shit. I'm not gonna do it unless it unlocks like cool gear. Then I would do it. I'm praying this game doesn't flop. Exactly, I am too. I don't want to, jokes aside, I wouldn't want to see Ubisoft fail. Hold on to this game is gonna be ass. There's hope. Because I do know for a fact that the media has had hands-on time with this game. They're allowing creators to play this game as well as the media. And I only know because I've seen some tweets on my For You page of some creators saying they played the game. And it was every tweet I've seen is they said this game is fire. Now, the only problem with that is, take it with a grain of salt. The people that I've seen saying this game is fire, I don't have any affiliation. I don't know these people personally. I've never seen them before. Some of them only had like 2,000 followers, and I don't mean to be that like disrespectful. It seemed like they just letting random creators play. So I don't know how trustworthy their opinions are. So I was like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be fire off rip, but I'm saying there might be some hope. There might be. I got to see somebody more reputable that I know, like, oh, I trust that person's opinion. But we know Ubisoft didn't pay them because they broke. That's a fact too. We don't have to worry about Ubisoft paying off creators and journalists because they don't got the money. They can't even employ them. They can't even pay their employees. What if it's an 8 out of 10? What's wrong with that? Mighty Keith said he played it and he's going to let everyone know. Bet I'm going to look for Mighty Keith's joint. I'd be cool with an 8 or higher. Some people would say that's trash, but I'll be cool with that. Yeah, especially because nowadays everything, if it's not a 9 or a 10, it's apparently people are trash. Yeah, I'm playing ranked tonight. Yasuke and Naoe will also have their own character-specific activities they can do outside of quests and missions. For example, Yasuke can find experts who can teach him more about how to use his katana, which gives his character special attack moves. On the other hand, Naoe, Kujikiri meditation will open up more of her backstory. Ubisoft has placed a great deal of importance on scouts in this game, as recruits can help Naoe and Yasuke find places of importance in the game's world without having to traverse every step of their own. Scouts also raid enemy strongholds one at a time, and so subtly that their marks may not realize what's happening until it's too late. With the resources from scout raids, Naoe or Yasuke can customize their safe houses. Additionally, scouts can help the players cancel provisional alerts if either character has been caught breaking the law. Viewpoints also are making a return in Shadows with some modifications. Player characters can now spot and discover distant locations by getting on a high building and using a 360-degree observe function, which will mark special locations on the map. So you don't need to be at the synchronization point. So like when you're on the sync point, you can zoom in to actually see what you're looking for more. That's all it is. I guess that's useful. Ooh. What makes the two characters different from Syndicate? In Syndicate, they were twins and they had different fighting styles and different personalities. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, to be fair, one's a woman and one's a black man, so that's really different. But they have different fighting styles. She's a ninja, and then he's like a tank. He's a samurai. So it's like different play styles. I would imagine who you choose to do the missions with, it changes how people interact with you because there are dialogue choices as well. As before, viewpoints will open up fast travel points as well. However, not every fast travel point is safe to go. Some of them are enemy controlled lands, and you'll have a major fight on your hands if the enemies discover that your characters have dropped by unannounced. If players need a clear idea about where they're going, the Pathfinder feature can be used on horseback. It's not unlike the tools used in Grand Theft Auto games to keep your characters on the right track to the intended destination. Let's check out the Pathfinder. Come on, 4K. So you hit the left D-pad for the Pathfinder. What does it do, though? So you have GPS in the game. So for those that be getting lost all the time, you just hit left on the D-pad and GPS will activate. Visuals look really crispy. A recent rumor suggested that Assassin's Creed Shadows will come to the Switch too, but it remains unconfirmed for now. Shadows was recently delayed again. Yeah, we know. Yep. These are cool little quality of life changes. I think the newer game has this feature. I don't remember. I didn't finish Valhalla. That game sucks. Better than Following the Wind and Ghosts. Following the Wind wasn't bad. Like once you got used to it, it was pretty intuitive. It was because they wanted to make the UI as clean as possible. The less things that are on screen, the more immersive you can become. So like once you got used to it, it wasn't bad. Mirage. Oh yeah, Mirage. Bassam, that fat loser. Mirage was so forgettable. I thought Valhalla was the last game that came out. Fuck that game too. Fuck Valhalla and fuck Mirage. That goofy ass game. That shit literally put me in a Mirage, bro. So the last two games have been L's actually. I hate that game. That ending was basura. Straight basura. Yeah, I mentally blocked out Mirage. I deadass forgot about that game. The game on iOS? Fuck no, bro. Ubisoft says Assassin's Creed Shadows will have less map icons and hand holding. I think this is kind of the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing with the synchronization. I don't know. I say them both. Video game NyQuil. Funny because you beat it. I only beat it because the game was like 15 hours and I was already like halfway through. So if the game is like short enough, I'll thug it out. Like whatever. I'll thug it out. But if it was like a 100-hour game like Valhalla, oh, I would have uninstalled Mirage real quick. Speaking of PS4 broke niggas, we have an update here. Woman says, oh, here we go. Speaking of PS4 broke niggas. Woman says her boyfriend wanted to buy a PS5 together. Not a joint bank account, a joint PS5. A joint PS5. But instead, she got it herself, and now he's pissed. Let's see what's going on in the PS4 community. A woman said she got into hot water with her boyfriend after buying a PS5 by herself when he had wanted to buy it together. In a recent post on Reddit, am I an asshole? The 26-year-old woman said that she and her boyfriend, also 26, had been discussing purchasing a PS5 since moving in together 8 months ago, but their different financial situations got in the way. Friendly reminder. Video games are not a necessity. Food, water, shelter are. You don't need a PS5. If you can't afford it, if you can't do the Klarna, the four monthly payments, you need to focus on getting your bag together. The woman said that she met her boyfriend. She already had a job that paid well, while he didn't have a serious job. But he worked hard so we could live together, and he now has a job with decent income, she added, sharing that he still makes less than me and that they split the rent accordingly. One thing that they always had in common is they really loved gaming together, and that they both wanted to get a PS5 and ditch her Nintendo Switch. Her Nintendo Switch. He doesn't even have a Switch. PS5 is more important to food to some of these broke ass niggas, bro. He mentioned he would like to buy a PS5 together. The day I go to my woman, I say, yo, you want to buy a PS5 together? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? No, you just need to focus on getting your paper up, dog. It's not that important, bro. It's not that important. I would much rather you just stick to your PS4 and getting your life together. Yeah, it's not like buying a house together. Let's buy, although I wouldn't recommend buying a car. Don't co-sign a car on anybody. Please don't do that. But yeah, it's not like buying a house together. We talking about splitting a PS5. What happens if you break up? You gonna split the PS5 in half? Like, what are we talking about? The woman wrote, adding that while they had never talked about who would primarily be playing on it, the cost would be split in half. However, since her boyfriend currently has a PS4, of course, didn't have the money to make the purchase, the woman said they dropped the subject, but then it came back up again when she decided she had more than enough savings and chose to buy it herself. She said, I got my bread up. I'm tired of waiting. I really want a PS5. And I'm gonna be honest, she's an adult. She can do whatever she wants with her money. I texted my boyfriend I wanted to buy a PS5 later that day, and I did, she wrote. Now my boyfriend's pissed, she added, noting that who the console belongs to has also become a point of contention. My thing is, if she had the money to buy the PS5, and it seems like she was willing to share it with you, I mean, you just had to understand it was hers. So if you ever broke up, she gets to keep it. What's the issue? It sounds like she wanted to share. This woman sounds like a really nice person that actually genuinely loved this man because she's dealing with your broke ass. That's a keeper. A woman that will work with a man and sees the potential in him. You should not be arguing with her over a goddamn PS5. You should be focusing on getting your paper up so you can give her whatever she wants. It seems like a good woman to me. Now, my boyfriend's pissed, she added, noting that who the console belongs to has also become a point of contention. She sounds ugly. Yo, chill out. What does it matter if they like each other? Y'all got to stop that. We found the single nigga in the chat. What does it matter? What does it matter what she's doing with her pussy and what he's doing with his dick if they like each other? Y'all got to cut that shit out. Y'all got to cut that shit out, bro. This sounds like all men in this generation trash. Oh, look, we got some trauma dumping in the chat. Yeah, boo this man. The woman said that her boyfriend got upset after she told him that until he can afford to pay his half, the console is hers. Although she was quick to add that she told her boyfriend he can always play on it if I'm not home. She said you could play it. However, since her boyfriend got so upset, the woman decided to ask her fellow Redditors if they felt like she was in the wrong, but most took her side. I'm struggling to see his perspective here. I understand you're discussing buying the PS5 together at some point, but he can't afford it. You bought it anyway, and you're still offering to let him use it when you're not on it. What more does he want? One commenter wrote. To me, it sounds like he's jealous because he wants to play the PS5 and possibly stick you with the PS4. I just can't understand why else this would matter to him so much. It sounds like it made him insecure, like he wasn't able to pull his weight. And if this article is 100% accurate, it doesn't seem like she was throwing anything in her face. She was just like, I'm tired of waiting for the PS5 and I want to play it. And I love you and I'm willing to share it with you. If I'm not home, I'm at work and you're at home, play it. I would imagine if they were both home at the same time, they probably would have split, did shifts or whatever. It's not even broke. It's insecure about his man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like you could, this is one of the ones where I got to side with the women. It sounds like you kind of insecure. And this is why I always sit on my stream for the PS4 niggas that get mad and fucking Hokage highlights in the comment section. I'm not talking about the people who don't want to upgrade. I'm talking about the people who want to upgrade but don't want to get a job. Those are the people when I say PS4 nigga, that's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people who got responsibilities. Like, let's say you got kids, wife, and it's just not in the budget right now. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people who don't want to update their job resume. This is literally what I'm fucking talking about right here. You're getting mad at her because she got her band. Bitch, get your bands up. This is a first world problem. There's nothing that important going on in Fortnite PS5 version where you're gonna now. And this is the funny thing about this article, right? It didn't say anything in the article, but this is gonna build up resentment. Your girl's gonna break up with you over a fucking PS5. Now you don't have a PS5 or a girl, and you're broke. Stop being a bitch ass nigga. Stop being a bitch ass nigga, bro. Get your paper up. Jesus Christ. Keep your head down for a year or two. You'd be surprised how much your life would change. But that's our problem. Y'all don't want to do that shit, bro. You got to pay your dues. Shut the fuck up. Name probably not on the lease either. Name ain't even on the lease. We don't want to hear that shit. Yeah, go get you some money, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, bro, it's a roommate. Oh shit. I'm glad people are starting to come around to my vision. He the type of nigga to ask his girl to give him the credit card at dinner. Right, I want to make it look like I paid for it, baby. Stop doing that shit, man. Have a sense of pride. Where's your balls at, your cojones? So that's my PS4 update. Speaking of other broke nigga shit, Sparking Zero, dead game, but it's getting some content. I thought I'd at least let you guys know for all 5 people still playing. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC 1 releases next week, which I believe is this week, because this article is from 3 days ago. Yeah, so it's this week. It brings 11 new characters. Those playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and want something new to chew on, you'll be getting that next week, provided you're willing to pay. The game's first DLC featuring new characters is set to launch next week. Titled the Hero of Justice Pack, players can play the DLC on January 23rd, 3 days from now, at 3 p.m. PST. For those who own the Ultimate Edition, you'll be granted early access, the $100 edition. So, in the premium DLC, players can expect 11 new characters. I guarantee y'all are only going to probably play 2. 1 exclusive content costume and 3 custom battles. 50 players are returning. Remember, they paid $100 to pay 3 days early. Yo, I remember in the comment section, people was clowning me because I didn't get the $100 edition. Now I seen TikToks of people saying, I wish I never bought the $100 edition. I don't even play this game anymore. TBH, you're not built for this game. You're not smart enough to play this shit, bro. All right. Based on the trailer, the fighters will see 4 Gohans, the base Super Saiyan Ultimate Beast, 4 Piccolos, base Awakened Orange and Giant, Gamma 1 and 2. Is that the androids from the movie with Gohan? And then Cell Max. Oh, yeah, it's got to be because Cell Max, too. So you got 8 of the same characters, really 2 of the same characters, and then a Cell variation. You got 11 of the same characters, bro. If you don't get this goofy ass game out, my God. And you know what's funny? People are only going to play Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Probably Cell Max too. Those are the 3 characters of the 11 they're going to play. That's what you're going to see in ranked. Ain't nobody playing this shit, bro. Y'all enjoy that. We'll be playing Monster Hunter when it comes out. What else I got for you? Respawn Entertainment Star Wars RTS game will be revealed in April. Where's my RTS community at? Not my cup of tea, but I thought I'd put y'all on to some news. A new claim has been...
I don't know why anyone follows this stream when you could be
Shout out to you for the follow.
I mean, following
A new
Sonic.
claim has said that Respawn Entertainment's Star Wars real-time strategy game will be revealed between April 18th to the 20th. That's according to Twitter user Bogart222, who said that the public announcement and trailer would be released during the Star Wars celebration in Japan, which takes place April 18th to the 20th, 2025. While mainly known for obtaining information via LinkedIn searches, the Twitter user provided Insider Gaming with sufficient evidence that claims were genuine from one source. Announced in January 2022, Respawn's Star Wars RTS is being developed alongside BitReactor, led by games industry veteran Greg Forshert. Respawn will produce the new Star Wars strategy game, while BitReactor will lead the development of the title. We're huge Star Wars fans here at Respawn, and we're thrilled to work with Lucasfilm Games on our new title that we wanted to make for years, said Zampella. If you want to make great Star Wars games, you should come join us at our journey. At the time of this writing, EA has not given any updates on the project, so at least time-wise, an update or announcement is likely to happen this year, especially because it's been a couple years. It depends on what kind of RTS game is this. Like, are they talking about like Civilization? That's not my cup of tea. I'll pass on. I like Star Wars, but I'm not trying to play Star Wars Civ. Or are they talking about like XCOM, Baldur's Gate type of strategy game? Like, I gotta see it for me to, because if it's like a Baldur's Gate 3 with Star Wars, I would play that. They said something like Total War. Yeah, I'll pass. That's a no for me. Freddie Gibbs has 30 girlfriends. What does that have to do with the we're talking about Star Wars, bro? What does that have to do with anything? This nigga. We're talking about Star Wars, and this nigga's in the chat talking about some.
Hey, did y'all know Freddie Gibbs got 30 girlfriends? For real, this nigga's fucking 30 bitches, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh, I know his dick is sore.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? Be quiet. Bro had to glaze her. That's so cool. Like. I appreciate the laugh, though. I appreciate the laugh. That was so random. Anyways, that was like a Tourette's moment in the chat. Other news I got for y'all. You'll be able to turn cross.
I don't know why anyone follows this stream when you could be
shout out to Stella with the sub.
I mean, following Sonic.
You'll be able to turn cross-play off on consoles for Black Ops 6 and Warzone rank play sometime in Season 2. I don't really need to read the article. The headline's pretty self-explanatory. So if you feel like your game's being ruined, because I've seen a lot of people complaining about cheaters in Black Ops 6, which, you know, I would like to shift the conversation to people to this instead of that. Call of Duty is full of hackers, but I'm tired of this conversation about how PC gamers are ruining this game. Be fucking for real. This is not a PC issue. This is a cultural issue. Because yeah, you'll be able to turn it off, but you'll still be playing hackers on the console version of ranked play. I don't know if you console niggas know this, but there's a thing called a Zen. And a lot of Call of Duty niggas on console use it. Some of your favorite streamers, they get exposed all the time. You can buy them at GameStop. You can buy them on Amazon. It's a device you plug into your controller, and it gives you aim assist. So if you're wondering why you're dying to so many headshots, yeah, they even use it at tournaments. It's not just on PC. It's a lot of console hackers too, and you're gonna find out the hard way. I don't want to play with y'all, man. The real issue is it's a cultural issue. Why does Call of Duty attract so many cheaters? Because this is not an issue in most multiplayer games. Also, why does Activision not improve their anti-cheat system? One of my favorite things about Rainbow is you'd be in the middle of a match and then right on the right side, it would pop up X, Y, and Z got banned for cheating. They would publicly shame people and you would see it. The real issue is Activision. And it's crazy too, because they just got billions of dollars from Microsoft and they still have not invested in a proper anti-cheat system. Marvel Rivals reported that at the end of their beta, their anti-cheat system was so good, only 1% of the player base was able to bypass it. There are cheaters in Marvel Rivals, but it's very rare you run into them. Why? Because it's a proper anti-cheat system. The same issue Ubisoft had. I knew that game wasn't gonna last. Motherfuckers was glitching through the map, shooting at the top of buildings. Why don't you guys take some of that money and develop a proper anti-cheat system? Stop blaming PC gamers and blame your lazy developers. But blocking PC gamers is not gonna solve the problem because it's a cultural issue. Console gamers be cheating too. They own 2K as well. Laugh my ass. I remember Rivals banned people for using a different OS. Yeah, they banned. Yeah, they ready to ban your ass, bro. They ready. Apex anti-cheat is ass too. Yeah, but nobody's playing that shit. So what does it matter? Nobody. Apex. What the fuck are you talking about? EA announced the guillotine will finally fall on Origin this April thanks to Microsoft's abandonment of the 32-bit Windows. And if you don't like it, use a new computer. A new post from EA. With the inauspicious title, Update Your Operating System for the EA app tolls the final bell of its ill-fated Origin platform. I'm not even going to read all this because I already know what it is. Basically, what they're telling you is, for those unaware, EA announced a new app, EA app, like a year or two ago that replaced Origins, but Origin, I guess, still worked. But because because their new app only works on Windows 64, not 32, you're going to have to update from Origins to the EA app or you're not going to have access to your games. So you're not losing your games. So just download the new EA app, guys. Stop being lazy. Have I seen this article? That's basically the gist of that one. I just wanted to put people on because I don't want people to lose their games. Remasters are necessary to fund new AAAs, says ex-Sony executive. No, I did not see this 3 days ago. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Yoshida was one of the pioneers for PlayStation, have been with Sony since before the brand's inception. He served as president. Yeah, we know. And a topic that's widely discussed in wider gaming circles with some people espousing the opinion that they'd rather see new and original games rather than remasters of beloved classics. However, these two categories of games actually have a symbiotic relationship. According to Yoshida in an interview with Kinda Funny Games' Greg Miller, remakes and remasters are increasingly necessary moneymakers that allow studios to create new experiences for fans.
As loyal to you as Harley's dumbass
Shout out to you for the follow.
Is to me.
I joked about Herman sometimes making too many remasters, Yoshida said. I think the people who complain about that are maybe thinking Herman is doing that instead of something new, but I'm sure these remakes are made by a dedicated different team or some porting teams, especially PC versions. So I don't think he's sacrificing anything by doing it. Single player games now cost so much. They need additional income by doing remasters and ports to PC. Remasters and ports are much cheaper to produce, create additional revenue, and create new users for the IP, especially when you port game to the PC. I gotta call bullshit on this. This is a half-truth. This is a white lie. Let me tell you why it's a half-truth. First and foremost, the biggest problem in the gaming industry right now is their need to make everything a $500 million plus game. Grand Theft Auto 6 is reported to cost over $1 billion. That means they have to make $1 billion to break even.
Us rich people love.
Shout out to Rob with the gifted subs. I appreciate you.
Bruce Wayne doesn't have to answer as to why he runs around in a Party City costume at night instead of donating his wealth to helping the peons of Gotham.
So I say that to say, Your cost, this is business 101. If you want to open a business, you want to open, I don't know, a bakery, and your bakery to lease out that spot costs $5,000 a month because, you know, you're in a nice part of town with good foot traffic, you're going to probably have to make at least $6,000 a month to break even between the lease and probably the supplies every month for the baking and all that shit. Oh, and the employees, you got to throw that in there. So it might be 7, 8. That's just how business works. There's too many fucking games that cost $100 million plus to develop. Nobody's asking for these fucking games to be 100 plus hours of boring shit all over the map. So now you have to make $101 million to break even. And a lot of these games are 300 million. I think they said Concord was like 200 million. Nobody bought that shit. That's the problem. So you wouldn't have to constantly make remasters if you just lower the budget. We want more concise 15-hour adventures with cool characters, amazing story, lore. That's what we want. We're getting old. The average gamer is 35 years old. We're tired of all these big ass open world games. A lot of them are the fucking same with the same formula. It's tired. We want to see some innovation. So that's the first problem where I say bullshit. The second reason I say bullshit is
every new follower reminds me of when my parents
shout out to you for the follow.
Were followed in Crime Alley.
Also, when it comes to the quality of the remasters, this is another issue. Well, not the quality, but the selection. I think people are also tired of the fact that they're remastering things that nobody's asking for. We are tired of remasters of The Last of Us. The Last of Us 1, PS3. The Last of Us 1 remaster for the PS4. The Last of Us 1 remaster for the PS5. That's 3 versions. Then you got The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2 remastered. The Last of Us on HBO. The Uncharted collection. We're sick of this shit. If you're gonna remaster games, remaster something people want. Can we get a remaster of Legend Dragoon? A remake? That's an issue too. Nobody's asking for this shit. They just remastered Horizon Zero Dawn. I said, yeah, this game might be an industry plant. I see some gray hairs in your beard. I actually have gray hairs in my, not my head, but my beard. I do. I'm old, I'm 34. I think it's a blessing. Also, my girl likes it, so what does it matter? She said, I like that pepper in your shit. I was like, come here, let me season you, shawty. But anyways, what you know about that, Chuck? You gotta embrace your age. It's wisdom. Like I said, I'm one of the few creators who embraces their age. You won't catch me trying to recapture my youth. My youth was great. What's good? What's good? What's good with everybody? What's good with everybody? Let me stop. 34 is not old. According to the internet, it is. I got some on my beard. I'm cool. It's cool. It's a blessing to grow old.
Always have both titties out. They just donated 1 sub. So only 1 boost.
So I think that's the main problem. This is a half truth. This is a half truth. What else I got? Oh, new skin for Marvel Rivals. Get Captain America Brave New World tickets on the opening weekend for an exclusive bundle featuring a spray, a nameplate, and a mystery costume, likely the Red Hulk, they said. But you got to go to Regal Movies. So I won't be getting this skin because Regal Movies is the ghetto. Their popcorn is stale. Their seats have cum stains all over them if it's not falling apart. Kids talking, loud ass adults. I don't go to Regal. If your movie theater don't got the seats where it reclines, we don't go there. So I won't be getting this skin, unfortunately, because I won't be spending my money at a Regal. Fucking cum stains everywhere. Yo, shout out to Name Redacted with the gifted subs. I appreciate it. Did you hear Marvel Snap got banned? Yeah, I talked about it earlier. It got reinstated. I talked about it earlier. And then last but not least, season 3 of Invincible got a release date, February 6th, episode 1 to 3. And then after that, a new episode every week. So there you go. This February, Invincible's back. If you haven't caught up, season 2 is fire. I'm excited. Especially the way the show left off. Crazy our Regal's has one of the sofa seats. The Regal around my area is terrible, bro. Last time I went there, the popcorn tastes like it had been sitting out for like 3 days. And then I got mad too because they had like some special Ninja Turtle slushy with like a special cup, and it was like ooze green. I wanted the cup. I wanted the slushies. I was like, yo, let me get the. They were promoting it in the poster, right at the front. I said, let me get that Ninja Turtle joint. Oh, we don't got any. Then take the fucking poster down, bitch. The fuck. Anyways, let's go to the sub box. The fuck are you advertising that shit for me? God damn, that shit is disappointing.
I hate poverty, so I love to see when someone
let me change
donates
my
a sub to
account.
someone in the chat. Shout out to the new Section 8 subscriber.
Did somebody sub? Somebody sub? Yeah, shout out to Tevin with the sub. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. I don't go to AMC or Regal. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I go because then y'all gonna be there hanging out and shit, stalking me. I don't do that shit. I don't go to neither of them James. What's going on in sub box? Are there any interesting new trailers before we get on the game? Before we get on the game, hey, Delta Force, we don't care. Magic the Gathering, that's for nerds. Dream Cage exclusive gameplay trailer, what's that? Shout out to all my Section 8 subscribers. I love your dog. That's my guy right there. Hellskate official launch trailer. Accolade Sports Collections. Genshin Impact, I done. Sworn official release announcement. What's that? Bleach, that's for nerds. Your sub audio is crazy. No, it's real. It's memorable. It's memorable. Somebody sub again so y'all can hear it. Arc Knights Infield official Those Who Stayed special trailer. I don't know what that is. Stranova, Die in the Dungeon, Star Overdrive.
Wow, thanks for gifting that sub to the broke boy in the chat.
Yo, shout out to Rob Base with the sub. I appreciate you. You playing Dynasty Warriors? Nah, man. It's not in the budget, man. I can't buy every game. That's a game I get on Steam sale when it's like $15, but that's not in the budget right now. I'm broke. Back when GameStop advertised the God of War PS4 edition, they said it was out of stock, and I said, let me see. Let me have the ad poster. That's what I'm saying. Take the poster down if y'all don't got it. That's false advertisement. Where'd you find that audio for the Section 8 Survivor? That's the real voice actor. I know all the Sonic voice actors. That's the real voice actor. What do you mean where I find it? You can't find that online. That's only on my stream. What's your thoughts on solo queue and Marvel Rivals? I've been struggling. I've been solo queuing. I'm probably going to solo queue tonight, Code Violet. I'm one game away from hitting plat. So, I mean, I've been doing all right. All right, let's check out these trailers. Yeah.
Thanks for resubscribing. This should be enough money for TVA.
Shout out to Zeph with the sub. It's a zombie game. Is this VR? The Cos game made me a believer. I might download it. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing this. Is this VR? Nah, it's just first person. We're going to the 80s. Play as Peter Quill. This game is really dark. You turn this off the first time? I've seen this before? It might not have been memorable because I don't remember. This shit's boring so far. Look in the refrigerator gameplay. Yeah, this is a no for me. Hellskate. What is this? I rebuke this shit. Shout out to the 800 we got in the Twitch chat. If you're new, hit the follow button. Shout out to the few hundred we got in the YouTube. Hit the like button if you're watching. Oh, this is that Tony Hawk Devil game. This game looked pretty cool. Why the frame rate like that though?
Yes, I checkmate the standard. No one can explain the phantom.
Is this that? What's that nigga name? I'm gonna pop some tags. Is this that dude from Seattle? What's his name? I hate his music. It sounds like him.
Extraordinary
Edgy Hawk. Macklemore. This sound like Macklemore. Rap music in the trailer. Yeah, this frame rate. Like, the gameplay looks decent, but this frame rate is killing me, bro. It's killing me.
What he can fix if he manages to gamble that it might leave him in shambles. Somebody get up, check the channel, fix the antenna.
I hope this new follower is as loyal to you as Harley's.
Did I rebuke this shit? That's what somebody said in the chat. I ain't playing it. It look okay, but I ain't playing it. The frame rate just looks too rough. Accolade Sports Collection. New sports games? That was my Reddit post with the I have a boy PS5. I appreciate you, Calvin. Oh, fuck no. We are not gonna play no Gen X exclusives, bro. Coming to ColecoVision in 1975. No, thank you. Sworn, the official release day trailer, announcement trailer. Mini Clip Premium. Gaming season does not start till February this year. Oh boy. No, thank you. Arc Knights Infield.
18.5. The average equatorial temperature of Talos 2. A region of uncharted possibilities. Oh. Some say it is our cradle. Others treat it as our fate.
Where's the gameplay at?
we embarked upon a campaign of no return.
No, there's no gameplay. No. That's why I skim shit. No gameplay. Guess what? We don't care. Stop launching trailers with no gameplay. It's a gotcha game. We're out of there.
Looks like the Democrats are giving out more stimulus checks because someone in the chat just got donated.
Well, that was a cinematic idea, pretty much. What else, Maya? Who just subbed? Shout out to Space Boy with the sub. Appreciate you. And shout out to you for the follow. Star Overdrive. It's nothing interesting going on in gaming right now. We need to switch to. What is this blurry ass shit?
An incredible adventure.
Music kind of hitting though.
Just imagine. An entire planet.
I'm about to rank up my manifesting. I'm one away from plat. I'm trying to manifest that shit too. This is another thank you.
Shout out to the new Section 8 subscriber.
Shout out to Space Cowboy with the sub. Oh, it's a Switch game. Gonna just insta lock Squirrel Girl. Is that your new booth, Squirrel Girl? Code Violet.
Evacuation protocol is in effect. Please everyone make your way to the Star Bridge.
For solo queue? True. Dinosaurs! Unreal Engine. Oh no, it's woke. Remember, Twitter said if it's on the Unreal, it's a woke game. Woke Engine 5. Drop my boots.
Will fall and will come, baby. Cradle
Anybody miss? Fire. I'm gonna assume this is a hard
confusion and hurt.
Dude, why he all in her ear, all sexual and shit? Look at this shit, right? You ever had some dino deck, bitch?
All this time, we've been lying to everyone? What are we actually doing?
What do you mean, creatures?
No, this can't be real.
This looks like Steam Early Access. Okay, finally some gameplay.
So many lives.
It's a horror space dinosaur game. What?
Didn't need to.
Space dinosaurs.
Most of them innocent. No one deserved any of this.
We did everything for you. We were a family.
Jurassic Cockosaurus Rex. You play as Violet, trying to stop the spread of the Cockosaurus Rex. There's a Sigma Alpha Tyrannosaurus Rex out there trying to spread his seed through space.
Shout out
That's
to that
right,
nigga
ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen.
chat for resubscribing.
Dinosaurs have figured out how to go to the moon, and he's gonna spread his Cockosaurus Rex everywhere. Yo, shout out to who subbed? Shout out to Quiet with the sub. Why do I feel like all the characters are in love with each other? I don't know what the fuck I looked like. Stop hitting me, dude. Stop hitting me. I already fed you. I just gave you a hug. I just gave you a hug. All right, I gotta pee, and then we gonna play the game. That looked okay. We gonna play the game. Let me boot it up. It's time to get stressed out and yell at some people. Shout out to the 800 people we got in here. If you're new, hit the follow button. It costs nothing to show our brother some love. Matter of fact, you should. Hey, it's Martin Luther King Day, and I haven't hit my sub. Hey, listen, my sub goal. I have a dream too.
I have a dream. You broke ass niggas will help a nigga hit his sub goal on Martin Luther King Day.